Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again with Year of the Yoshi Redux onto Lost Fleet. So, it's a red level. I can't say I'm super looking forward to finding both exits. Because as I've found in the past, you can exit the World 6 only if you have the mystical power of the green switch. Okay, so I need green switch to progress to World 6. Find normal exit at the end of this forgotten vessel and beat the ice world. Well, that's kind of lame. I need... Oh, there's no water. I am dumb. I am dumb. I am so terribly dumb. So yeah, that's kind of lame that you go through the entire level and the secret exit is pretty much paywalled behind the green switch. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you need this green switch. The answer to all your problems, the green switch. And you're like, oh, okay, I need the green switch power. And it's like, yeah, by the way, go through another world. And you're like, I don't want to. Can't I just get the green switch after this one? And it's like, no. And you're like, but it would make so much more sense and be so much easier. And the game's like, screw you. And you're very sad about it. Very sad. But it doesn't care. Because honestly, you know, Jeffrey, you deserve it. You deserve it for entering this forgotten realm. This forgotten vessel, as I think it called it. You deserve it. You deserve it, you little brat. But, you know, you deep down, you know you don't deserve it. That it was really all your parents' fault because they forced you down here. But, you know, the game doesn't care. The game doesn't care at all, Jeffrey. You're going to suffer like the rest of us. Suffer like the rest of us. And you're just going to be there. You're going to be there and you're going to suffer. And then you get a star. And the star allows you to kill all the boos. And get through boo chains. And I'm checking every... Okay, so I think they're in just red boxes. You know what? I'm not even going to check the rest because they're in red boxes. That is known to me at this point. Like, honestly, what is the point of this if you're just going to give the players stars? Why not just end the level earlier? Because you just gave the player stars. It makes that point really moot. Because it's like, okay, well, I can go through here. I guess it's there in case the player runs out of star, but it's really hard to do. Plus, you give the player multiple stars. Like, if the star was hard to find, you had to go a complete alternate path to get the star, I could understand. I mean, I could understand that. You go an alternate path, you get the star. Also, I'm not small, so I am not able to get that moon. I am sorry. I did not hold down very well on my controller. But yeah, I mean, what's the point in even having that section if the player's just, like, super easy to get a star? Super easy to get a star, and now you're like, one, this is a terrible position for me to be in. I'm just making a bad choice there. But yeah, it's like, what is the point in continuing the level there if the player can easily just skip it? You give them invincibility, they can just skip that part of the level. There's no real point in having that part of the level there. Also, there's no point in me getting all those coins, Mr. Big Boo. No point. I kind of want to check that box, but at the same time, I was hesitant. I'm very hesitant to check those because I don't think... I think there's going to be a feather, yeah, in here, and probably another feather in one of the other boxes, but I already have double feathers. It doesn't matter too much to me. I'm not a fan of this. This is... ouch. You can say very awkward. It wasn't too bad. I mean, there's a nice enough gap, but I just went a little too soon. Also, I bet anything it expects you to swim there. And I swam too high. There's probably power-ups in there. But I don't fully care too much, because that is a route I really don't want to take. Like, it's dangerous. That's dangerous too. Because I wasn't holding down. Oh, so that's what that pipe is. That makes sense. But as I was mentioning, there really only this one power-up. I was kind of expecting 2, to be honest, because that seems to be the norm for power-ups for this game. Having 2 in an area. Oh well. Don't float the wrong direction. At least that one, like, was nice to me. Now I can just walk by this guy and swim! Swim for my life! I do. I really want to go down there. But I don't see that it's worth it. Like, I really don't. I don't see it worth it. Though, getting across here is kind of challenging in its own right. That's not so bad. And as I mentioned, it's like I wasn't holding down there, so that was all me why I failed. And again, I'm just not going to check those. They just seem too deadly to check. Granted, I'm struggling with power-ups. I do get another one, so that's nice. Kind of afraid there's going to be spikes out of the floor, to be honest. Like, right there. And right there. So just kind of get by as quick as possible to an extent. Get those guys above me. Swim. I bet there's spikes. Yep. And there's more spikes. I am not in a good position. I'm definitely not in a good position here. That was bad. And to get a 1-up. I was really hoping for just a normal power-up. But that didn't happen. I don't know. For some reason, it could just be me. It feels like the midway point is a little imbalanced. As I said, it really could just be me. It could be balanced perfectly fine, and I'm just looking at it wrong. But it feels imbalanced. It feels like you're doing a lot more on the right side than you are on the left side. But there's the goal. So I need to go through Iceland, I guess, to get the green switch to go back there and get the normal exit. Why are there so many secret exits? Oh, that's another flaw of this game. There's so many secret exits. Secret exits are nice if they allow you to skip ahead in a world. Like, if you can skip ahead in a world, that's nice. But, like, this one goes backwards. This one goes back to World 1. You know, if you come up here, go to World 2. This one goes here to Warp Pipe. I don't remember what that is. Oh, yeah, the red switch. Like, that's fine. You go to the red switch, that's fine. That's understandable. But let's see. What does World 4 have to offer? But yeah, like here, I guess it's Illusion Woods. It makes sense. When that one goes to the blue switch, it makes sense. But down here, you have a red level, which is an offshoot to the house, which just gives you power-ups, not really important. An offshoot to a pipe, which takes you back in the game. Offshoot that goes to World 6. And then another offshoot. Like, there were so many red levels in a row. I think that's what's bothering me, is there's so many secret exits in a row. It just stretches out the game more than it really should be. And it just drags because there's so many in a row. If there weren't so many in a row, it wouldn't be so bad. But you have, like, what? 1, 2, 3 in a row, really close together. And then you have a fourth one right off the bat. It just stretches out the game and just makes it feel so long. Anyway, this has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Year of the Yoshi Redux. See you guys then.